US consortium launches mega money deal to buy Spurs. The Harry Kane return heats up and Djed Spence is indispensable. Here are your daily Tottenham news headlines. Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name's Craig and here are your daily Tottenham news headlines where I'll be going through all the latest news, rumours and reports. If you're watching on YouTube and are not already as yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And please, if you do have a few moments, please vote for us at the Football Content Awards. All of the details are below. Okay, let's get into it. The Daily Mirror report, a US consortium has reportedly launched a £4.5 billion bid to buy Tottenham Hotspur. The bid is said to break down into two main parts. One, a £3.3 billion bid to acquire the club from current owners ENIC and the Lewis family. And two, a £1.2 billion earmark for player spending, wages and agents. The group behind the bid is led by Brooklyn Eric, a tech entrepreneur, former DJ and NASA engineer who heads a 12-member consortium with backing from the NFL and NBA investors. Their proposal includes an ambitious plan such as a £250 million stadium naming rights deal. The consortium promises a major overhaul in January with heavy investment in the playing squad. Despite reports, Tottenham owners have said they haven't yet received a formal offer, and other reports continue to suggest that the club is not for sale. In fact, the Standard report that Tottenham Hotspur owners, the Lewis family and ENIC, have reiterated that the club is not for sale. Earlier this month, they unequivocally rejected two preliminary offers, including one from Amanda Staveley's PCP International Finance. Under UK takeover regulations, any formal bid must be public. PCP confirmed it does not intend to launch an offer and is barred from doing so again for 6 months. However, no formal expression of interest or bid has been received from the consortium to date. Spurs CEO Vinay Venkatesham made it clear that the Lewis family intend to remain involved long-term, generation to generation. Football.London report that Harry Kane has been linked with a possible return to Tottenham from Bayern Munich, with the exit clause dropping to just over £54 million in January. The 32-year-old striker left Spurs in 2023 for £86 million and has since won the Bundesliga, his first career trophy. Arsenal legend Ian Wright believes Kane will come back to Spurs to chase silverware and break Alan Shearer's Premier League goal-scoring record, with Kane currently just 48 goals shy. Spurs boss Thomas Frank praised Kane but doubts a move will happen soon, while Bayern sporting director Max Eberl highlighted Kane's leadership, hunger for titles and value to Bayern, stressing the club's desire to keep him. In short, speculation is growing. Spurs fans dream of a reunion, but Bayern remain keen to keep Kane. As you may imagine, there are numerous reports on a Harry Kane and Spurs reunion, with a post on X by Indy Kayla stating Harry Kane's agent confirmed talks with Spurs, confirmed 100%. Very important for Tottenham to qualify for the Champions League to make this deal possible. And the Sun state that Bayern chiefs admit they are powerless to stop Harry Kane making a sensational Tottenham transfer return. And Tottenham Hotspur Football Club have released a great article about Djed Spence and his journey at Spurs, simply titled Indispensable. In summary, the article states, few journeys in football are as winding as Djed Spence's. Signed by Tottenham Hotspur from Middlesbrough in 2022, the right-back's early years in North London were marked more by uncertainty than opportunity. Loan spells at Rennes, Leeds and Genoa tested his resolve, with questions lingering over whether he would ever make the grade in a Spurs shirt. But Spence has turned doubt into determination. Critics who once dismissed him have become witness to a story of resilience. Each setback was met with hard work, each criticism with quiet belief. The defender's mental fortitude has been central to his revival. This season marked a turning point. No longer on the fringes, Spence has played his way into the starting 11, bringing pace, defensive skill and attacking thrust. His performances helped power Spurs to Europa League success, sealing his status as a reliable figure in the Ange Postecoglou's squad. Versatility has been key to his rise. Comfortable on both flanks, Spence offers tactical flexibility that Spurs have lacked in recent campaigns. His adaptability has made him more than just a squad option. He is now the cornerstone of the team's plans. From loan, exile to indispensable regular, Spence's arc is one of redemption, proof that persistence can silence doubt. Tottenham once questioned his place in their future. Now they can scarcely imagine the present without him. Okay, well, here's my thoughts on all those stories today. This news broke yesterday evening about a consortium, an American consortium, putting in this huge bid to buy Tottenham. I don't know what I think of this, to be honest with you. Obviously, this is true. It's in so many places now. This consortium is getting the funds together to put in this huge offer to ENIC and pump what would seem to be an astronomical figure into the transfer war chest, if you like, and players' wages and agents and everything else. Seems too good to be true, doesn't it? Seems too good to be true. And there is an element of it where I worry, careful what you wish for. That we all know, and we're all been disappointed over the years with the lack of money that ENIC puts into Tottenham. Its own money generally doesn't, does it? So, you know, on paper, stadium naming rights deal as well, this would be a brilliant thing. It's really exciting. I just hope it wouldn't be, if it does come to fruition, that it's not like the Glazers at Old Trafford, because they've run that club down. Obviously, they're still pumping money in, the amount of money Manchester United spent this summer, but I just hope it wouldn't be one of those situations. Yeah, let's hope it wouldn't be. But, you know, huge amounts of money is being spoken about here. Although, you know, ENIC are going to want to have to sell. At the moment, as far as we know, ENIC do not want to sell Tottenham Hotspur. But everybody's got a price and everything has got a price. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But overall, would I be welcome it? Probably yes. Probably yes. But I still have doubts about it. I just hope, you know, when things seem too good to be true, they generally are. I don't know. But if they're pumping all that money in, and some of the things that people have been talking about, like the deals that could be done for players and the players that Spurs could buy, it's simply incredible when you've got that amount of money. But you're still obviously limited with FFP and PSR rules. So, but you know, as we all know, we are well ahead in that anyway. So, you know, we'd be in a good place, and there would be millions of pounds to be spent. And one of those players, of course, that may well come back, and I spoke about, is Harry Kane. There's growing speculation about this and a return for Harry Kane to come back to Tottenham. Along with probably most Spurs fans, I'd just love to see Harry Kane come back. There's some people out there that wouldn't want him to come back. You know, they think that ship has sailed. They think he's probably too old. He's doing it in the Bundesliga, but could he do it in the Premier League? I disagree with that. I think Kane would, and I think Kane could lead us to brilliant things if he comes back and makes this sensational return. I genuinely can see it happening, and I've said it before. Now, my colours to the mast, I think Harry Kane will be back next year. Especially if this takeover happens. But get down in the comments. You might not think the same as me. Would you want to see Harry Kane come back? I know many of you commented on the video I did yesterday. Vast majority of you, same as me, want to see Harry Kane come back. Can you see it happening? Yeah. Get down in the comments. Let me know. And finally, the article, Djed Spence. Absolutely love Djed Spence. I just think his determination, and that turning point under Ange Postecoglou, where he couldn't ignore him anymore. Obviously ignored under Conte. Conte didn't want him. How wrong was he? What a player Djed Spence has become. Not just sitting on the bench and seen as a backup to Destiny Udogie and Pedro Porro. He's now challenging for those spots. And yes, Udogie's been injured, but Djed Spence has been playing left back and been playing extremely well. He's just turned into a sensational player. And somebody who's challenging both those players for their position. That's what we want. That is 100% what we want. And I'd absolutely love to see this redemption of Djed Spence. He's hopefully going to be at Spurs for many years to come, and be a very important part of our defensive line. And when you've seen the stuff he can do, he can tackle, he's quick, he can head the ball. He's just a phenomenal player, and this is the sort of player that we want to keep at Tottenham 100%. And get down in the comments, let me know, what do you think of that article? We'll go on to the Spurs app or the Spurs webpage and read it. It's a really good article. I only summarised it, but it is a really good article about Djed Spence. Great to see he's getting the plaudits he deserves. And get down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on all their stories today about the takeover, about Harry Kane coming back, and about Djed Spence. Always really enjoy reading your comments. And come on, you Spurs.